I've always felt it would be nice if, while enjoying the adventure, if the reader also gets the feeling that we should all be good to each other. And the world is a small place. We only have a short time in it, and we must make it as pleasant for ourselves and for other people as we possibly can.
Hey everybody. So I'm sure you all heard the news that Stan Lee has passed today at the age of 95. And I thought I would make a video expressing kind of how I feel about the whole thing and how I feel about Stan Lee in general. So, Stan Lee is why comics are the way they are today. His style, his version, his ideas are all things that developed into what we know as comic books today. And, there's, it's not surprising that his characters that he helped create are some of the most popular characters currently and over time have been. The main thing I've always noticed with his characters is they were always flawed in a very humanity way, like in a normal, regular way. So it kind of showed you that if you were weird, or if you were different, if you were a skinny nerd from the Queens, if you had anger issues, or if you were part of a group that the world hated and feared, you could still do the right thing. You could rise above it and still be a good person and still be a hero. And I think that's the most important takeaway from anything Stan Lee has done is anybody can be a hero. Kind of one of the coolest things that I've seen today is all the comic creators that I follow on Twitter talking about how that when they met Stan Lee, how much wisdom that he passed on to them, not just hints on how to write and things of that nature, but just life wisdom and things he wanted to pass on and how great of a guy he really was. And that is great to see how many people really were not only influenced by him, but also knew him as a great person. I was lucky enough to have met him. I'd love to say that it was like on the street and we had dinner and he gave me some quotes and it was, a great time. It was a meet and greet. I paid a lot of money and got some things signed and got a picture with him, and it was all very quick and over quickly. Just a quick picture, some quick autographs. Didn't really get to talk to him or say anything to him. But it was nice to just be in his presence, and even just to see the line of people who want to shake the hand of the man that kind of developed, not only comics, but, a lot of what we feel in society, because we pull a lot of our, morals and ideas from comics these days, and he set a lot of those in stone, and he was a great person for it. Obviously he was getting on in age, so this isn't, out of nowhere surprise or anything, but it's still... Stan Lee felt like the kind of person who was always going to be around, and we kind of feel like we took that for granted a little bit. That he was just always going to be there. And now we have to start a world without Stan Lee, who's a genuinely nice person and really grateful person for the luck that he received in life, and loves that people loves his creations, and also imparts his knowledge onto everyone else and his wisdom. And, was generally a great man. He's a very quotable person and has many quips to his name. He even has his own catchphrases of Excelsior and Nuff Said and True Believer. And I tried to find some, and there's actually quite a lot, but one really kind of struck me. Sorry, my notes are over here. I'm not my normal setup. Anyways, the quote is, I used to be embarrassed because I was just a comic book writer, while other people were building bridges or going on to medical careers. And then I began to realize entertainment is one of the most important things in people's lives. Without it, they might go off the deep end. I feel that if you're able to entertain people, you're doing a good thing. And I hope I can entertain some people and live by Stan Lee's words. And so hopefully I can still entertain some people, because maybe I can help you in some ways, of maybe just help you get past a crappy day by watching one of my videos, or impart some knowledge that I would have onto you, and entertain you in any sort of way, and hopefully be somewhat of a hero that way. I know I really can't be, but I would like to be. And then another quote I would like to pass because it feels very apt for today, and for today's society in general. We live in a diverse society, in fact, a diverse world, and we must learn to live in peace and with respect for each other. So I guess strong words to live by. Well, I hope there is a giant comic book shop in the sky where Stan Lee can pitch ideas for all eternity, because that is something he truly loved to do, and he truly loved comics. It wasn't just a career for him. It just wasn't money for him. He truly loved comics and was truly a great guy.
I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.